We wanted to acknowledge the outstanding display of judicial decision-making that you've all witnessed in this case and judicial temperament exhibited by Judge O'Donnell. We are humbled by his verdict, and I know I can speak for all Cleveland police officers that we are not emboldened by it. But having said that, I would like to state that it was my privilege to have represented Officer Brelo. I could not have done it without the team that we had. It's clear to me after a 37-year career that the civil rights lawyers that everyone talks about were on display in this courtroom. One of our citizens, was taken on by the state of Ohio. And the prosecution in this case spared no expense and was in fact ruthless. But notwithstanding that, we fought tooth and nail, as you saw in this courtroom. It was classically a case of David versus Goliath. And at the end, you saw lawyering at, I think, its very highest level in this courtroom. And I don't say that as a braggart. I'm proud to have played a role in this case. And I hope that all the naysayers out there, all these so-called plaintiffs' lawyers that claim that they're civil rights lawyers and never have tried one of these damn cases to a verdict, but they're out there for a money grab all the time. Officer Brelo, as the judge's opinion set forth, risked his life on that night. We regret and we acknowledge that 2 people died. None of us like that, and that, in fact, was a tragedy. But at the end of the day, that tragedy was brought about by conscious decision-making and lifestyles that those 2 individuals, irrespective of their mental states, voluntarily took throughout their adult lives. This society needs personal responsibility, and all of us need to look in the mirror. The NAACP has been at the forefront of the fight for civil rights. But the fight for civil rights should not be premised upon the color of one's skin. And many in this community that profess to be civil rights advocates and who claim all these lofty principles of setting innocent people free after they're wrongfully convicted and prosecuted, they haven't tried the case in the courtroom like we have, but rather they have rushed to judgment. They have violated all the principles of due process of law, not only substantive due process, but procedural due process. Throughout this case, the prosecutor has attempted to control each and every one of you. He's had his press agent, a former editor of the Plain Dealer, sitting with you back in the jury room as you're trying to communicate the information that's heard in this courtroom to the public, and they're trying to spin it